The graphs of the solutions to these inequalities end up being important, again, because there's typically many solutions. You can't list them all. And so using the graph is just a more efficient way to show all those solutions. So here we go. We're going to run through this. Depending on what math you've done before, you may have seen all this before, so it'll be good review. If it's new, we'll break it down as clearly as possible. So it doesn't matter what your variable is, whether it's v or b or k or x, doesn't make any difference. Typically, when you are graphing your solutions, it's easiest if your variable is on the left. What I mean by that is v less than 3 is the same thing as 3 is greater than v. However, the way we're going to graph things, it'll be easier if your variable's on the left-hand side. Thankfully, for our examples here, they're all going to be on the left-hand side, and we'll take that into account in future lessons as well. Here's how you graph. So given your number line, what I would recommend is that you find your boundary point. And that's going to be the number on the other side of the inequality. So in this case, it's 3. Go to 3 on your number line, put a circle. Then make the choice. Is the circle open or closed? The way you tell is you look at the inequality and see if it's got the equal bar or not. This one doesn't, meaning I don't want to include 3. I want all the numbers less than 3, but I don't want 3 as part of my solution. So we're going to leave this circle open. The direction of your inequality then is determined by the direction it's pointing. So v less than 3, it's pointing to the left. I want numbers that are to the left. And you can do this a number of ways. Some folks like to do like a squiggle on the number line. That works. Some folks like to just make a nice big bold, what you call like an arrow like that on the number line. That's fine. What I'm going to do to make it easy to see on the screen is just go up a little bit and then over to the side. So the indication is my solutions are everywhere this red graph is. So starting at 3, but not including 3, I want all the numbers to the left of that. And that includes the decimals, the fractions. It even includes numbers that are right next to 3, like 2.9 and 2.999. All of those count in this solution set. So the recap, use the number to put a circle, decide if the circle is open or closed, and then make an arrow either to the left or to the right. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. B greater than or equal to 1. Let's go to 1, put a circle. This one has the little equal bar underneath. So 1 is included. It's a greater than, meaning I want the numbers bigger than 1, and those are to the right. And as long as your variable is on the left-hand side, notice the inequality points in the direction your graph should go. Okay, for this next one, I want you to do yours. I'll do mine, and then we'll see how we compare. All right, does yours look like this? So at -2, open circle because there's no equal bar underneath, and to the right because I want k to be greater than -2. So remember, the alligator eats the big one, and so that means I want the numbers that are above, to the right of -2. Let's go again, this time at 4. It's got the equal bar underneath, so fill it in. I want b to be larger than or equal to that, so to the right. X less than -3. As we're going through, I hope you're doing a little pause so you can try them yourself and then unpause when you're ready to check. So at -3, open circle because there's no little bar underneath. And I'm less than that, so I want to go to the left. And then lastly, x greater than 0, so 0 is the boundary. No little equal bar, so leave the circle open. And greater than means bigger, means to the right. There is my solution set. All right, on your toolkit, I just want you to be able to denote the 4 basic types of these graphs. So you got either left or right, filled in or closed circle. So that's 4 types altogether. Now I didn't put a specific number here, but this A represents a number. So I'm just going to put in the center of all these number lines an A. So whatever number your boundary is, that's what this A represents. If it's a less than, I need you to know that means I want an open circle that goes to the left. If it's less than or equal, I need you to know that's a closed circle that goes to the left. If it's greater than, I need you to know that's an open circle that goes to the right. And if it's greater than equal, I need you to know that's a closed circle that goes to the right.